so many of us are outside right now having the barbecues and the cookouts and the friends and family over. Well, look no further, because you need to have a DynaTrap to make sure that that pesky mosquito problem is not an issue. And this is fantastic, because for the next hour, we're going to be talking about this big deal, DynaTrap. We have sold over 2.2 million DynaTraps with us here at QVC, and this is awesome because we've got two different options for you with the DynaTrap LED Mosquito and Insect Trapped with Easy Empty Bin, the TIO2. We'll talk about what exactly that means, but we've got a half-acre size and a full acre size, depending on whatever size space you have in the yard. This is awesome because as of right now, we have the 3 different colors available in the 2 different size options. So let me take you through what exactly those are. The smaller one that you're seeing in front is the half acre. The larger is the full acre. If you want that half acre size, our big deal price is $59.98 for easy payments of $15. If you like the bigger size, the 1 acre size, that's $89.98 for easy payments of $22.50. This color that you're looking at right here is the slate blue. I'm going to turn that up here so you can kind of see that really deep, dark blue. This is the most limited of both of these choices, and this is also an exclusive color to us here at the Q. We also have this available here in that forest green. And then we have this one over here is the granite, another exclusive color to us here at the Q. What you're seeing is that beautiful warm UV light inside that attracts the mosquitoes, wasps, moths, beetles, and the flies. What it does not attract is our pollinators. So we've got lots of fun stuff to talk about with this one, but let's face it, a mosquito pesty problem in the yard can really kill the party. For me, if I get a mosquito bite, it welts up and it stays for days and it continuously itches and itches. And I never get just one mosquito bite. I'm always covered of them. So I don't have to put the bug spray on or make sure that someone's lighting a centinela candle, which absolutely stinks. You don't have to worry about that. There's no chemicals involved. And as you can hear, there's just this very light hum that happens. When the insects or when our little pesky problem come over, they don't get zapped. They just simply come in and they expire from within. We've got lots to talk about here with this one, and I'm very excited that we are bringing to you this newest DynaTrap right now. And our good buddy Sean Pickford is joining us from the beach. Oh man, I wish I was there where you are, Sean. It's good to see you.
It's great to see you as well, Steve. So yeah, it was a really nice day here. Got a little chilly right now, but otherwise it's an awesome night to be spending outside. If you don't have a DynaTrap, maybe you can't spend time outside because, as you said, those mosquitoes are biting you. Or down at the beach here, we get a lot of those things called no-see-ums.
Yeah.
You can't see them, but you can feel them when they bite you. So
right.
Think about it. Mosquitoes, flies, wasps, hornets, all those pests that could drive you indoors when you just want to be outside. Yeah. You probably spend a lot on your patio furniture, and maybe you put on a new deck or something, or you got a new house with a new yard. This is a great way to be able to enjoy all that by attracting and capturing those pests so you can be outside. And just to show you what it looks like, these are my pests, okay? These are ones that I captured here in New Jersey. You can see what they look like. This is after they expire and they're down on the bin. But the great thing is they didn't land on me. They didn't land on my kids, my pets, or my food. So they're attracted to the DynaTrap, which is really unique in how it works. And quite honestly, I couldn't live without mine. I absolutely love them. Yeah. So people have asked, can I borrow them? Like, nope, I'm sorry. I don't want to let them go because I know I won't get it back.
Right.
So this is kind of how it works, Steve. There's the UV LED light that lasts up to 2.25 years if run continuously. It attracts insects day and night. So we ask you to leave it plugged in 24/7. All right. That UV light warms a little plate underneath, and that's what that T102 that you see, right? That's the carbon dioxide, the same thing you and I breathe every time we take a breath. That really attracts the mosquitoes and those pests. When they get close enough to the DynaTrap, it sucks them down into the trap. They expire, then you hit that one-touch easy emptying system into the garbage can. Goodbye, good riddance, and you never have to touch them. So these are some of the other bugs in, just like the mosquito is the #1 pest worldwide. Well, what about biting midges and no-see-ums? Japanese beetles, gnats, blowflies, drain flies, and the musket. They're all nasty things that can ruin your day, night, or just being able to go outside. So
Yeah.
let DynaTrap take your yard back for you.
Oh, definitely, because that's just it. I mean, we want to be outside, as you're saying. We want to enjoy the outdoor space. We're spending all this money to create that kind of exterior design of our dreams. We've got the back
Right.
patio, the decks, the outdoor rug that we may have just purchased, the nice umbrella. We want to have our friends and family over. We don't want to have the mosquitoes and the pests coming over because depending
No.
on, how people react, that could really ruin the situation there. And that is never a good time. There are no chemicals involved. There's no bug sprays. There's no crazy sort of scent that comes out like that centronella scent. Like, it's not the case here. They just come right on in and they expire from within down below. But that's just it. What's not happening is zapping and noise, and it's not attracting them. It's just drawing them in, right, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, it's really three things in combination that DynaTrap develops. So it's the light, that's the first thing we all see. So that light creates a little bit of warmth, and underneath there's a little plate under there. And when that plate is warmed, all right, that creates the carbon dioxide. So that's really like the supercharged dinner bell, especially for the mosquito. Like, wait, there's a human. I can go out and I can bite them so I can get the proteins in their blood so I can make more mosquitoes. So having those three things in combination really attracts the insects to the DynaTrap. And that's what we want. We want them going to the traps and not to us.
Right.
The whole reason we're doing it now early in the season is because we want you to get them, attract them, so that you start seeing less bugs as the season goes on. Because for those of you that don't know, the mosquito can lay 200 eggs at a time. She can do that 3 times in a 30-day period. So one mosquito could be 600 more mosquito. That's why they're so hard to get rid of, because they can reproduce so fast. So let DynaTrap help you take your yard back with that. Yeah, I know, it's nasty.
Absolutely not. That is wild. Especially, I mean, if you think about, like, if you've ever been inside and, like, you sort of watch what's happening on the outside, maybe on the window or near a light, and you can literally see the mosquitoes buzzing around outside. Well, there you go. That's the reason. They're just laying these eggs over and over and just reproducing. That's just it. When you have this going in your home or outside of your home, you're just going to have that problem taken care of. So, Sean, you said that we're going to plug this in constantly. We're always going to leave this on, right?
Yes. Yeah, and that's the whole goal here. And a lot of people say, well, wait a second. Isn't that going to use a lot of electricity?
Right.
Whether you get the half acre or the full acre, they both use less than 2 cents a day to operate. So there's a nice long 6-foot cord that comes with these guys. Now, you can plug them into an outdoor extension cord. I have one plugged in the front and one in the back, an outdoor extension cord. The little one you see behind me on the shepherd's hook, if you have portable power and want to take it somewhere, that's plugged into a Halo Bolt right now.
Oh, nice.
So a Halo Bolt will power up these. So if you want to take them camping or up to the cabin and you don't have an outdoor plug and you want to use it while you're there, that's great. You can do that as well. But to really effectively attract and capture those flying chats and get rid of them, plug it in, let it work. For less than 2 cents a day, you can afford to do that.
Fantastic. Now, remind us, where exactly do we want to place these in the yard? So let's say I'm at, like, my outdoor dining room table here right now. We've got our barbecue going down. Do I want to place this right next to us, or how far?
Great question, because they are really attractive, and you could be tempted to put it in the center of your picnic table next to your barbecue. We ask you to be about 20 to 30 feet away, because remember, you're bringing the insects to the DynaTrap. If you put it right here next to you, that mosquito may stop and bite me before it finds the DynaTrap, okay? So, look, if you have a small patio and you can only put 10 feet away from where you are, you're not out there all the time, but let it work while you're not out there so that when you do go out, there's a whole lot less bugs. So we understand, but, ideally 20 to 30 feet away and 2 to 6 feet off the ground, because that's what we call the fly zone. That's where those insects spend their time. So the other thing, too, if people say, well, why do I seem to have more bugs at night? Well, at night, the trade winds die down.
Right.
So those little pests, it's easier for them to fly. So you may not see as many in the daytime, but you'll still catch them. They come out at night because they're attracted to that light, but it's easier for them to fly.
Of course. So we definitely want to take advantage. We have them on tabletop right here, so you can see all of the options available right now, but we want to take advantage of that little hook and hang this. Oh, I didn't realize that. So definitely want to have this hung 20 to 30 feet away from where we're typically hanging out. This is my favorite part here. Just simply release that by the press of a button. There it is. I'll do it again. You don't have to touch a thing, just like this. Boop. Right there, and there they go, right on out. You're also getting a little cleaning brush if you need to get in there and get some pesky ones right on out of there. I can tell you right now that this one that I'm holding, the half acre size, is very, very popular. A lot of us are interested in that one right now. And your half acre size, our big deal price, is $59.98 or 4 easy payments of $15. The larger size that you see behind that one is the 1 acre size, and that's $89.98, 4 easy payments of $22.50. This is exclusive to us here at QVC, and you're looking at one of the exclusive colors that we have. This one here is our slate blue. We also have it next to it in that half acre and full acre size in that forest green. And then right now, the most popular color in both the half acre and the 1 acre size is this color, the granite, which is really fantastic. Now, since we've launched this big deal, over 1,400 have been picked up. That was 2 days ago, friends. 2 days ago. This is why we bring DynaTrap to you during this time of year, because so many of us have worked so hard to plant our bulbs, get our umbrella up, get our outdoor furniture going. Maybe we picked up an outdoor rug here from QVC and we have that beautiful sort of oasis design outside. The last thing you want to do is go out there and go like this. No way. So many of us have had that problem. That can really kill the party. We've sold over 2.2 million DynaTraps with us here at QVC, and this is so fantastic that we're looking at this DynaTrap because the mosquitoes, wasps, moths, beetles, flies, they're going to be attracted to this wonderful UV light you see. But what's not going to be attracted here is the pollinators, right, Sean?
Yeah, we need more butterflies and hummingbees. All right, or butterflies and hummingbirds, all right, and especially the honeybees. So I put these out in my garden here where my flowers are. I don't have to worry about it because they're not attracted to it. We also have a little grate in there that they're not going to be able to fit in there, especially the larger hummingbirds and stuff. So even little baby guys don't fit in there. They're not drawn to the light, the warmth. They're drawn to pollen. There's no pollen involved here. This is about light, warmth, and carbon dioxide. So I've had these for 15 years. I've never caught a single honeybee in any of my DynaTraps, even if I planted them in my flower bed or staked them in a flower bed. I don't have to worry about that. They're after the pet, and that's what DynaTrap does. They specialize in building these flying insect traps. All right, they don't build hammers, or they don't make hammers and all these other things. They specialize in getting rid of pests in our home. So whether it's the mosquitoes, the flies, the wasps, hornets, the biting midges and no-see-ums, the Japanese beetles, the gnats, the blowflies, the dragonflies, or the musket you're seeing here. 13 different flying pests that we did independent test studies on to make sure we could save this. So it's not just saying, oh yeah, maybe it catches those. No, we know for a fact.
Yeah.
And we'll show you in a little bit. We did a study at the University of Nebraska where we actually put these in a room filled with bugs to see how many we could catch in a certain amount of time. You'd be amazed. Yeah, there it is on your screen. Look at that. I mean, that is a ton of bugs, whether it was the full acre or the half acre. And yeah, we had somebody count them all. We needed to know how many did we catch. So the crazy thing too is a lot of people always ask me, well, I don't see the mosquitoes in there. Well, think about it. All right. If they're not biting you, all right, and you're not using the sprays or any of that other stuff and you can go outside, chances are it's working. And when they do break down, they're really small because they're hard to see. There's thousands of mosquitoes in here. Okay. I know there are because they're not in my yard.
Yeah.
And just a little mosquito trivia or knowledge. Most mosquitoes that are on your property were born on your property. They only travel about 300 feet. That's about all they could fly at a time. So, I mean, it doesn't take much. It could be a little cup of standing water. It could be a tire. Kids' sandboxes are one of the places where they lay their eggs because it's really moist. So if you live by a pond or a pool or the ocean or any bodies of water, you know you're going to get more bugs. That's just the way it is.
Oh, definitely. Some friends of mine live by a creek, and like literally every time I go over to their backyard space, I like cover myself in bug spray because I know I'm going to get bit eventually. I'm going to take you through a little tour here and give you the dimensions here because a lot of us are interested in the half acre and of course the full acre as well. So your half acre size, what we're looking at here is 12 inches high. It's 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. It weighs 2 pounds, 8 ounces, because we do want to hang this because of course it's gonna catch those flying insects. So we want to get it nice and hung here. Your full acre size is 14.5 inches, 12 by 12 inches. It is, how much do we weigh here? We're gonna find out here in just a second. The chain, you're getting a chain as well that's 26 inches, and then the cord itself, I just want to show you, it's 6 feet long. And they're all plugged in right now, so you can see this beautiful UV light, which is really, really great. But what we love about this is the fact that it is so convenient for you to go ahead and hang this up and know that you are going to take care of that problem. So what's happening here is, Sean, if you could just walk us through, like, we've got our UV light that's happening from within, and then that kind of fan almost that it's drawing right